One of my great passions is to help leadership at parishes think about ways in which they can continue to strengthen their own personal journey of discipleship and also how to strengthen mission at the parish itself by working more collaboratively with planning and strategic planning and growing together in their faith journey. So recently I was reading this book, The Four Ways Forward. I'm a little behind. This was put out in 2022. I remember the person who suggested the book. I bought it and it stayed on my shelf. But recently, I've been reading it, and it inspired me to shoot this short video and have us reflect on, I think, a very important question, which is how well do we balance mission at our parish? So let me explain what I mean by that. And it really, I think, speaks to the big question that we're always asking ourselves at parishes and with among leadership is how do we break these silos, and are our ministries in these silos? So when we think about mission at the parish level, we think about discipleship and we think about evangelization. And there are specific stages, as you know, that people will go through in their journey of discipleship. So the question I want us to focus on is how well within my ministry or at the parish are we balancing mission? And we have to think about discipleship and at the personal level within your ministry, and evangelization within your ministry and at the parish level. And we know from great books like Forming Intentional Disciples, Made for Mission, documents such as the Process of Evangelization and Discipleship put out by the Archdiocese of Cincinnati, that there are stages or process in which we go through personally with discipleship and also at the parish level when we are fostering mission. So with discipleship, we learn about thresholds, right? And I'm sure you're familiar with them. If you're not, take a look at Forming Intentional Disciples. You can learn about thresholds there. Discipleship is thresholds, and parish evangelization is the evangelization process. So discipleship thresholds: trust, curiosity, openness, seeking, intentional discipleship. And then evangelization at the parish level: pre-evangelization, evangelization, catechesis, and mission. So when we consider those two, the discipleship aspect and the evangelization aspect, I would challenge us to think about how well is that balanced, both at the ministry level that I manage, so to speak, or I participate in. How well are we paying attention to the discipleship process in our ministry and what we offer? And how well does our ministry support the evangelization process at the larger parish level? Does it fall within the pre-evangelization, evangelization, catechesis, or mission? So that's the context to think about how well are we balancing mission both at the ministry level and at the parish level. So I encourage you to think about that, bring that into the conversation at your ministry level, and also at your parish level. And some of you may think, well, that's not my responsibility. It is. All of us who are part of ministry, whether we're the key leader at the ministry or part of a ministry team, we're all called to be reflective on this to help strengthen our parish for mission. So here's what I would encourage you to take away or to be reflective on is take some time to think about your ministry and the initiatives that you're offering. And is it out of balance? Are you more focused on the catechesis process part, the catechesis part in the process of evangelization, and not so much on the pre-evangelization within your ministry? And there's ways to have that conversation. I'm not going to get into this get into that in this video. I'll shoot another video on that, make another video on that. And then at the parish level, is your parish more focused on catechesis or mission, going out and serving, or do you have pre-evangelization or don't? So to be reflective on that, I challenge you to be reflective on that. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about where you are with your ministry and where your parish is. Because by sharing your thoughts and comments below, or by coming to our Facebook page, Catholics Live in Discipleship, you're helping other people to hear the ways in which you are doing it at your parish. So I hope you found that this short video reflection encourages you to think about this at your ministry and for your parish. And if you have any questions or any thoughts, you can reach me at darren@catholicslivinDiscipleship.com. And subscribe to the channel. Consider subscribing so that you can be more aware or you're notified when these videos come out. Thanks a lot, and God bless.